Robot Lumberjack Radio. Jack's a terrible piece of shit.
Sure.
He's a monster.
Monster deserves to be put away.
I did something so mean to Josh.
He hurt me so much.
Mm-hmm. It's like I refused in order to actually do what was it? What did I refuse to do? Watch The Amazing Digital Circus, right? Right, that's what I forgot to do. Okay, well, mistakes happened, but it's okay. Joining me this week is Josh.
I am here.
Yes.
Am I always here? Well, I try to be.
When you're not here, I send you memes about Sergeant Johnson being like me when you're not on to podcast at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you go, oh, okay. So. Yeah. Anyways, I think that we should start off with the greatest topic list. The brand new, I guess Halo Combat Evolved Campaign Evolved releases this week. Oh joy!
Oh joy!
Hold on, we need to play the. There we go. Good enough. Would you like the Campaign Collector's Edition? Yes, I do. Would you like it for PlayStation 5? It's heresy that Halo is being released on PlayStation 5.
You know what? If someone gave me a console, sure.
You can play it on PC. Plus, you should be ashamed of yourself. Buying a console in 2026.
I mean, I'm not buying the console. Given to me, yes.
You should. You know what you should do, Josh? I'm just going to tell you what you should do.
Yeah.
You should buy a Switch 2.
I really should.
That's the only console I can recommend you buying.
Yeah. Like, I should get that Switch. Like, the thing is, I would love to get a Switch 2. The only thing I get super, like, I'm just getting annoyed about it just simply because, like, frick.
Is this going to be another one of Josh hating home ownership? And he's like, I have to buy a new TV. Fucking sucks. They're all smart.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I should get, here's the thing. It's like, I should get a TV, but then I'm like, I'm just putting it off and putting it on. Like, I don't have to. Just one of those things on my list of things to do of like, all right, this is on the back burner.
Josh's adulting life is like, right now, he's like, Josh's adult life is different from his adulting life. He has to actually buy a TV. He doesn't want to buy a TV with a smart TV functionality in it, even though every single high-end TV has a smart TV functionality in it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he's sitting there and he's like, I don't want to buy a smart TV. And I'm sitting there like, you have to buy a smart TV, Josh.
God, funny enough, Linus Tech Tips did a little, what was it?
Was it the ultimate gaming TV from like 10 years back?
No, it was he did a recent TV that was, I forget how long ago it was. It was like maybe a month or two ago. He checked out a TV that it was very cheap, but then at the same time, it was like it didn't have all that smart bullshit on top of it. Yeah. So it literally was like you plug in your things, you turn it on, and it went straight to the thing that it was turned on. And it was like, holy shit, this is like a monumental step in bringing
this
back
makes my
old
life
tech.
So much easy.
Yeah. Like every other TV I seen that man ever review is just that he's like always complaining about how the process of just getting to the media takes for fucking ever. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want that. I really don't. Like, if anything, I might just get a bunch of monitors and pretend that's a big TV.
I mean, one of the things I did with I have an LG TV. My LG OLED.
Right.
It's one of the best TVs. Like, we have like two, and like the one thing that I wish that there was an option to on like the Samsung. Okay, this would actually make my life so much easier. Is like when I open it up, there should be an option that I can set on all of the TVs where it's like, I want you to just automatically boot into this program.
Yeah.
Or this input and do nothing else.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted to do something else, set that, like if I wanted it to do something else, I just have the smart remote. And like, I'm going to be honest, like for some people, that's all they need.
Yeah.
And that should be in this opening startup sequence where it's like, how do I get you to, but the problem is all of these companies, they're like, how do I make money off of my purchase?
Yeah, it's like, it's like, hold on. So TV manufacturer can put in whatever the fuck we want. And then TV manufacturer realizes, hey, if we go to the streaming services, we can tell them we can put their thing on, and it puts up into their thing.
Yeah.
Make money off of that.
Yeah.
So they're all fucking agreeing to that service, and it sucks ass because now you're forced to boot up through a thing that you kind of don't want to boot up into in the first place.
It's worse than that. It's like you boot up into it, and then at the same time they're like, oh, by the way, just so you know, when you boot into the actual TV, there's now ads on everything. And it's like, why is there ads on everything? Not everything needs to be ads. And it's like, everything.
But we make more money.
Like, I need more money for this thing. And it's like, that's not.
We make more money. Yeah, for real.
That's not how this works.
This is why I was going through the steps of setting up a buy hole, so that if I ever did buy that stupid smart TV to put in that spot in my house, I would have to set up the pie hole and then let the TV go through the pie hole. So therefore, I see zero fucking ads. That's the only thing that I would want out of, like, again, just modern TV bullshit. I hate it. It's just sucks.
Well, it's like,
yeah.
Like, once again, I'm just going to point this out. Like, you don't need smart TV functionality on every single product. You just don't. Doesn't work. Legitimately doesn't work.
Legitimately doesn't work.
Changing subject from Josh complaining about his life.
I hate it. Modern life sucks.
Becoming a homeowner.
I hate modern life.
Don't worry, it's gonna get so much better.
Then I just go, I got a tummy ache from modern life.
Have you seen the trailer for I Play Rocky?
No.
Okay. Well, you should watch that. But I watched an anime this week called Ghost in the Shell. It's the brand new one. I don't know if episode 2 has been released. Let me check that. But I watched the first episode. Brand new anime called Ghost in the Shell. And it's basically Ghost in the Shell, but kooky and funny. And funny. Don't you like it? It's funny, Josh.
Oh.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. It's... Oh, my dog is now here for some reason. Hi, girl. But basically, it's a lot less. It doesn't seem as serious as the last one, which I don't know how I feel about it. Basically, it basically gives you a short introduction to all the characters, and we've approached basically a moment where it's like, oh, we basically have approached the moment where it's like, hey, like, it's a lot more kooky and fun, and you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world I've ever watched. I think it's genuinely a lot better than most TV shows. It's a beautiful looking anime, and it's set in the futuristic timeline of 2025. So
It's the future.
Or 2029. So it's the future, but it's basically Ghost in the Shell. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to probably keep watching it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's the first episode. The way the episode ends is basically they're talking to their boss, and Major literally punches him in the face with his own fist. But it's a lot more kooky and funny. It's not as like gore ridden or anything like that. And like, as somebody who I personally think that this show is decent. I think it's good. I don't think it's perfect. And like, if you came up to me and you said like, "Hey Jeff, like, are we going to watch this show constantly?" I'm like, yeah, probably. The other thing I will say is I'll say that like the main points of the show and stuff like that, like it feels like as if like it's just starting out, and it's like it really does feel like a good show. So there we go.
Well, that's great.
Yes.
I mean, you know me, I don't watch shows, movies. Nah.
You're somebody who watched Amazing Digital Circus, and you're like,
Yes,
I love this show, and if we ever do reviews, I'm going to force you to watch, I don't know, a Gundam show I like.
Yeah.
I'll force you to watch Gundam Zero.
Just in the background go, I gotta get Gundam.
It will be me and Daz being like, you're watching the Gundam show, and then we're going to give you Gundam cards for the Gundam card game.
We gotta get in this Gundam and save the day.
And then and then all of a sudden Josh is going to be like, Jeff, I won the Gundam Internationals. Can you please give me my bonus? And I'm going to be like, no.
But I did the impossible.
You beat you're the best in the world. And I'm going to be sitting there going, no.
No.
You need to win it at least 3 times.
Shit. Well, time to win it 2 more times.
Yeah. I'm joking, but I'm making it.
Time to win it.
Yes. Anyways, we have to talk about. Kimmy 3 because it's literally just Claude.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. AI. give me aneurysm. And I'm dead.
Yeah.
But so what do you have for me about Claude?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Palworld Doom and Mech Warrior instead. Because, okay, fun story about Josh. Okay. So me being unemployed and everything like that, trying to get a job sucks, horrible. Cry me a river. Josh actually has work. It's really funny though, because like lately what I've been doing is like I watch Josh. I have Discord open because like why don't I? Like if I do work and stuff like that, somebody can get a hold of me. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So Josh sends me a message. So I'm like watching Josh boot a Palworld, play it, and then stop playing Palworld, and then or walk away from his computer, and then I'm like, huh, he's playing Palworld at 3:00 in the morning.
Almost 3:00.
Almost 3:00 in the morning. That's weird. And then like I go to bed, I wake up, or like I go to bed, I wake up, and Josh is still playing Palworld. I'm like, huh. I wonder if he left his computer on. And then I'm talking about the meeting, and you're like, yeah, I've been turning on my computer and leaving it on all night so that people can play Palworld. And I'm like, huh. That's weird.
That's about right.
Yeah. But I played a little bit of Palworld. I don't know if Josh played a little bit of Palworld.
I played Palworld a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we got pretty far into Palworld to the point of like the first base that we made start finally, sucking ass. So we had to move the base to somewhere else. And then our chunk of our playthrough was just moving everything over to the new base. Then the other chunk of playing it is just like exploration of the game, more or less. Of like see where all the mons are, see where all the boss mons are, see if they're remotely interesting. Try to breed a couple of mons. The breeding mechanics are that of like, do you have A and B? That means you get C legendary, and you just keep popping out those legendaries. And there's a lot of popping out. You're like, damn, I got some of these legendaries. And then realizing you've forgotten a mechanic that you had, that you could just mush all of these godlike mons together into one mon, make it stronger. And then you're like, oh shit, it's way better than it originally was.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like as if this game is just so much better than when it came out at launch.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious watching the industry recoil and be unable to handle it and slowly lose their minds. Because you're like, oh, like, the game is probably one of the best. The games is one of the best games.
Yeah.
And like the game, like as the game is playing and stuff like that, you're just like, oh man, it feels so much fun.
Yeah. Oh hell, Palworld is doing everything that Pokemon refuses to do. Like, just simply refuse to do. It's just simply like, hey, could you make this game look better for 3D worlds? And could you like add more, was it life improvement features in this game? Or could you, make it look like this is a world lived in? No. You're just going to keep doing the same thing over again. Cool.
Yeah. And then as you're playing the game. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to add to that of like, because Nintendo and also Game Freak are so fucking Japanese that they are just stuck in their ways so bloody hard.
Well, like, here's the thing. It's like, if I was Nintendo, there's two ways that you could have gone down this path. You could have gone down the path that you went down, which is, I randomly sue Palworld's developers. And I sue them, and I try to win, and I just beat the shit out of them. Okay, well, that hasn't worked. That has actually failed. That has actually been the worst decision you could have made out of all of them. The other option is that you immediately hire them. You immediately go, this is really good. We really like what you're doing. Finish what you're doing. We're going to give you Pokemon next. So instead of doing anything else with this, finish it, ship it, get it done. We're giving you Pokemon next. And you build that relationship, and then eventually down the road, you don't give them mainline Pokemon titles, of course. But what you do is you give them good titles that they can make new games with. And I'm going to be honest, like, people would be going, oh my God, this is actually, like, Nintendo actually gives a shit about the franchise.
Yeah.
This is everything I want. Like I said when it came out, this is everything I wanted in a Pokemon game. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like, freaking, like, the world you're running around in feels like a world, and the world that you're talking, like, there's, like, basically the whole world just feels like, oh, my mind is going to the point of, like, oh, this feels like an actual place that, like, it feels believable that it could exist in some degree. I'm like, yeah. What else? And like some of the mechanics and stuff like that is just like, oh, this just feels better in a lot of ways compared to actual Pokemon game. And then even some of the mechanics that they started to update, like ball throwing and like in a real time sense, like that's still. Like, it still kind of sucks, and Palworld, it just feels so much better.
In Pokemon, like,
there's just a lot of features
in Arceus. The game does not feel like ball throwing. Feels like as if a mechanic that they tried.
Yeah, if anything, they tried it a few times and went, "That was good enough."
And it feels like as if like it's close, but it's not there.
Yeah.
This it genuinely feels like as if like you for balls and stuff like that. It feels like as if there's genuinely a reason, and there's actually a thought process about it.
Yep.
And the ability to actually, like, the biggest problem I have with Arceus is that to fight, you actually have to fight. Like it's you don't get to fight the Pokemon. You as a human don't get to fight with the Pokemon, and in this it's like. I literally like ran out of food. I was like, okay, well, I have to go. I went back to my main base, took what is it? The crossbow I have, and I just proceeded to just kill everything in the base, take all of the meat, and then cook it so I could make all the food I wanted. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yes, this is great. This is everything I wanted and then some. And it's like fantastic. And fantastic. I just realized that, like, oh yeah, you can hear my dad's thing, can't you?
No. When you say certain words in my brain will trigger the audio clip from a video game sometimes, and one of those is it's the Guilty Gear announcer going fantastic.
Yeah.
And also, there's another one from Guilty Gear. Every time you burst from a combo, I believe the announcer goes romantic.
Yeah. But this game,
very Japanese. Anyway,
this game basically literally has like all of the little things I want in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, why is this not the standard?
Yeah.
And then it's like I watch the games industry response, and it's like a lot of the people in this game industry don't seem to understand basically what's happened, because you have mainstream media being like, oh, well, Palworld's not a good game. And it's like, Palworld hit 25 million copies sold almost a year ago. We will be hearing
now it's like
closer
50
to
mil.
30 plus million
sooner
or later. It's tracking similar sales units to a Pokemon release. Nearly 1 million concurrent is a serve to try to fame it as anything other than a success is beyond stupid. And then you have people being like, this is impressive, but it has doubled its early access launch peak, but concurrently 50% low of the concurrent launch peak, with only 16K new users reviews added since the 1.0 launch. It means barely anyone's playing Palworld right now or even anyone playing Palworld or even new players are just 50% of the early access players checking back in. And it's like, look, I think that this is probably going to be the game. I think this is going to be one of the games of the generation.
Oh, yeah.
I think that like people are going to look back at this time frame and they're going to say, oh yeah, like the games that the best games from this time period are going to be Helldivers 2, which is unplayable.
Yeah.
Which is going to be unplayable.
Yeah.
Space Marine 2, Balatro, and Palworld.
And Palworld.
And
like two of those titles are from indie developers.
Yeah.
So,
like people right now are like, oh, well, AAA industry is not that bad. And it's like, no, it's been basically murdered by a bunch of retards. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Your opinion about Palworld?
I don't know. About, like, I guess my opinion about Palworld is like, I've been playing it for a long hour, so it has my attention. And I have, how long I've played? I played for 61 hours, apparently. So, although that's also counting the time I played before the updates and stuff like that. So, yeah, I would say that now it's certainly better than it was in its play in the early alpha or whatever early access version it had. And also, like, but there's a lot of things that you can look at Palworld and go, wow, this just feels better than Pokemon, and I agree. But there's also still some jank that just makes me kind of scratch my head and go, why is it like this? Although the game is still getting continuous updates through I bet there's going to be a 2.0 Palworld eventually with all the updates this game's probably going to get.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. And like one of the kind of the jank shit that could happen in the game is just like there was a certain island that me and Les were running, like we're on our own server kind of thing, and we're running around and we're catching mons and stuff. And then there's one island we ran into that for whatever reason, the rock formation that it had didn't exist. Like just this island on the like a north part of the ocean of this island, for some reason, this rock that it's supposed to have, I just fell through it. And I'm like, uh-oh, but luckily I hit water, so I didn't fall through the earth, like the planet, and saw the other side of the planet. But I was like, well, that was awkward because I just phased through geometry.
Yeah.
And another thing is, like, although that was kind of rare, I think for the most part, all geometry I ever ran into, fine. I didn't feel like I was going to fall through the planet or anything. But another thing that was also kind of jank is how you interact with all the different gizmos and stuff that you can. Basically, there's a lot of features and mechanics that you can futz around with your pals. One of them was you can meld your pals together. So if you have like 20 of the same pal, and you're like, well, this one's a good one, but all these 20 suck, you can just meld them all to one pal and get like a 2-star, maybe 3-star pal, and you meld it to the good one, and then you realize, oh shit, like this good one is now so much stronger than it was before, and also it has better perks and all this like all the cool things. The only thing that sucks is that there's 3 other mechanics in the game that's also interfering with how you use that mechanic. Because there's another mechanic of you can have a global PAL box. So you can just shovel your pals in this global PAL box and everyone can pull out whatever the hell they need. Or you could
be intelligent.
Yeah. Or you have your own PAL box, which you could go to and start transferring things back and forth like in every Pokemon game. And then what's the other mechanic that's also kind of like, it's fine, but when you start to realize, like, why can't I just have the universal box on everything? Why can't I go from my party and then shove it? Like, why can't I go from, the thing I need is actually in my party, let me move it out of my party and put it into the box? No, you got to shove it into the box first, then go over to the thing, and then you can interact with the thing. And they're like, it's weird hoops you have to jump through. And weird little, like, inconsistencies of how these things work that makes me go, like, fuck, this is so annoying. I hate it. Like, you have to, like, no, you got to do the thing first before you get to do that. But before you do that, you got to do this thing first and then do that other thing. But you got to remember, you can't have it on you, but you can have it in your base, but it's not on you. And it's just,
you can't do this thing that you want to do, but you can do this thing that we want you to do, but you're not allowed to do this thing that we want you to do. No, but
the thing is, you can do it, but you have to drop it off here first and then go do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that is, I mean, this is like any game with crafting in it. You hit hard brick walls of, the next thing I need to do is this thing that needs PAL metal. I haven't ran into anything that says PAL resource or PAL ore or anything like that. So you're like,
where do I go?
Where do I go to get that? And then you finally just kind of give up and Google it, and then you go, oh, it's in this area of the map that I haven't ventured to yet. But then you start to realize, like, oh, that area of the map is like level, I don't know, 60, and then you go look at your mons and they're level 40, and you're like, well, I guess I'm not touching that area soon.
Well, I guess I gotta grind for the next 4 hours.
Oh, I guess no, that's like grind for 10, 18 hours almost, getting that high of a level. And also, it turns out leveling your mon past 60 takes for fucking ever. Like, just to get to 65 feels like it takes like 20 hours. Just for one dude. Like, it's just trying to crank out to like a high level fucking takes forever. I don't like... and here's the funny thing, the server that we're playing on, we tweaked the shit out of the numbers and stuff that it gives us, and it still feels like it's taking forever.
We intentionally made the game easier for us in order to grind and level up.
Well, like, again, like the later shit that we're doing, it still feels like it's taking forever. And it's like, oh my god, imagine if you play this on normal. Like, we would not be getting this far.
I think the point of the game, like, I think that the game is genuinely like
play it like an MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting to that point there.
Like, here's the thing: is like the little bit I played of it and stuff like that. Like, I played it for about maybe an hour today. Hold on, let me look it up. Palworld. I played it for 30 hours in total. versus. Hold on, let me look. Where's you? Are we not friends anymore? We are friends.
No, we are.
You played it 50 hours.
Have I?
Yes.
It says 60 on my account.
Okay. Like, here's the thing: is like it's the game that I would say that people need to play more of.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
I agree. And I will say this I mean this very nicely and stuff like that. It is, oh my god, she has fucking anime figurines. I should make fun of her for that. Sorry. I might have to make fun of my friend for a couple seconds.
No, what you're secretly doing is going, I wish I had your figures. These are cool figures. Man, these are such cool figures.
That's not at all what I'm doing.
Oh, that's totally what you're doing. I wish I had your figures.
No. No. I'm calling her a nerd because I have Gundam and Gundam.
Yeah, by calling her a nerd, you're going, well, this is the coolest thing I ever seen on my whole life. I love it.
It's not. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to send her the Nerd Simpsons thing. So I said, notice figures. And then I sent her the YouTube video of Homer saying, nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, Pokemon is great. Everybody loves it.
Palworld, even better.
Palworld's better. Palworld's better.
Yeah.
Give nephew Palworld. Roundhouse kick Palworld Pokemon fans in the face. Tell Pokemon fans that they should be ashamed of themselves for not liking Palworld. Punch. Make Josh laugh with Palworld comments about Palworld.
Yep. Oh boy, Palworld. I love Palworld. It's Palworld. Hey.
Force Josh to play more Palworld.
Force him to play more Palworld. Time to do the thing. Palworld, yay!
Yeah. It's going to be fun watching the game. It's going to be fun watching the game industry usual shills be like, oh, shit.
I just do love how Palworld won their court case super fucking hard to the point of they settled out of court, but they were still allowed to have Pokeball throwing and riding mounts. It's like, I just love how over time they were trying to drag it out, and it just slowly turns into like, are you gonna pull every other video game that's existed with the same thing? The same mechanic? Like, are you gonna pull Rockstar into this because you have horse riding in your video game? Like,
it became very obvious that like Nintendo didn't know what they were doing.
I think it's very obvious that like they knew that their power was slipping out of their fingers when Palworld's getting more and more popular.
And so, like now Palworld's like the last bastion of Pokemon's dominance is like the actual fucking card game.
Yep.
And they're going after that too, and it's like, oh, this is great. This is amazing.
Yep. So it's just so funny that they're out of their desperation, they try to slap the fuck out of Palworld. And then Palworld just got super buff and went, no, I'm gonna slap it back.
Well, like, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind. I don't think that, like, Nintendo's that bad of a company. Like, but this is just, like, them being, like, absolutely retarded.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you should really just do the job. And you should just, give people... You should just give people what they want. And what they want is they literally want Nintendo to just be like, you to just fix the game.
Yeah.
So you should just bring in them in order to do it.
Just do it.
Just give them the ability in order to make the brand new.
We can easily look at this and go like, oh, maybe they could have hired them. Maybe they could have do a bunch of other decisions other than suing them into the floor. Or how about they could have just like kept up with what people kind of want out of Pokemon? Is like, couldn't you just make it like a fucking like a more MMO-esque experience that people actively wanted? And then now it just got someone else eating out. Just took your lunch money. Like, come on.
One second.
Okay.
Probably going to eat them in like the next couple minutes. You guys can have one or two. I don't care. So, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like, the more information that comes out about this game, the better it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Also, holy shit, this man looks very much like somebody I know. Have you seen this person?
Have you seen this person?
I think he didn't put a bullet in his head at the end of World War II, oddly enough. But damn, he looks good.
Hold on. I play Rocky, the official trailer.
Nope, in general.
Oh.
Doesn't that look like an Austrian painter?
Kind of does.
Probably one of the greatest minds of the 20th century.
I wouldn't know. Here's the funny thing: is that this Austrian painter,
And when I say greatest minds of the 20th century, I mean that in a bad way.
I was gonna say, didn't he had the syphilis?
Probably.
Like, he was very fucked up in the head.
The word murderous and sociopath comes to mind.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I just find it hilarious that people see sightings of, other dead celebrities and stuff, and I should kind of call back to like when people kept seeing Elvis all over the place back in the day. Like, and I remember people referencing other people, like saying they saw Elvis, and it's like, this is a weird phenomenon. I don't understand, because I was fucking like 6 or something, seeing like these comedy shows make reference to like, oh, I saw Elvis or whatever, and it's like, who's Elvis? 2, why do you care so much that you've seen Elvis on the street? And 3, oh, I guess this famous guy passed away a long time ago. But then everyone just goes, I've witnessed Elvis, and he was getting a chimichanga at the gas station, and fucking just said like, hello, in his Elvis voice, and he walked away. And I'm like, who? What? No. So,
yeah.
Whenever I see anyone say like, I saw blank at the blank, and I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, come on.
I'm making a joke. It's not a good joke, but who cares?
Agent
also,
Hitler, FBI.
FBI.
That's funny.
I mean, I'm also playing MechWarrior 5. I played a little bit of Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom: The Dark Ages is They released the DLC, so now I have to slog through the game in order to actually get to the part I want to fucking play. Which is like supposed to explain the connection between Doom the Dark Ages and Doom 2016. And I don't know. They put a story. I know the ending. The ending is literally Doom guy with the Praetor suit, and him starting the war between the Makers and the Makers and Argent Denure. King Novak is actually a Chad. He actually tries to protect you. You also meet the son Malik, who becomes the icon of sin. It again, like, the game is actually like they're actually trying to improve the game, because the problem with Doom the Dark Ages is it's a slow video game and it's just not as fun as Eternal. I know that you don't like Eternal.
No, I really don't like Eternal.
You don't like Eternal because it's fun.
I again pointed out before, but we'll say it again. It's just that I want to shoot dudes with whatever ammo gun thing I have, and not be hindered by because I didn't have the right gun at the moment for shooting this one guy. Yeah. I want to just keep continuing to shoot the whatever gun I had.
How dare you?
And Doom Dark Ages was like, no, you can still do that, but it's way faster if you have this other gun. And then that just kind of just killed it for me, because I was like, no, I want to...
Eternal.
Doom Eternal. Like, it did that, and I just went, no, I just want to just murder. Just let me just murder. And they're like, no, you got to murder this faster with doing punch attacks. I'm like, but you made punch attacks have and take ammo. I just fucking bounced off.
So here's the thing: is like in Doom Eternal, the glory punch is one of the greatest things ever added to gaming.
Yep.
They should have made it a charge up. But the way that they communicate that is the way that you get basically the ability in order to do a glory punch, which is basically a shock. You punch something, and like when you punch it, it basically it either kills everything in front of you, or you punch it and then it puts everything into a stagger. And the way that they made that work is like you have to do 2 glory kills in order to get it to refill it. And it's like okay, that's not ammo. Then in Doom the Dark Ages, they're like your punches literally require ammo in order to work, and it's like, what? Why?
Yeah, that was one of the things I was like, ew. It just bounced off so fucking hard.
And it's like I understand like the game, but like Doom Eternal is a lot more violent. Doom the Dark Ages is like not that violent.
Yeah.
It's not as gory and stuff like that. And in Doom Eternal, it's like you have to have like their weapon combos where it's like if you have the super shotgun and you're going up against an archfiend and you can shoot its tail off with the shotgun. And it's literally one hit, and then the enemy can't do that. And there's like different, like they should have given you different ways in order to do that. Like with a Cacodemon, like if you fire a grenade into its mouth while it's shooting a thing, it will stun it. You will stun it. And so there's a bunch of different ways that you can do that. And I'm going to be honest, like there's a very efficient way in order to play the game, and like the top end Doom players, they're basically like weapon switching constantly, and it's like, okay, I understand the metric and stuff like that. I like the combo system. I wish there was just way more different ways in order to do that. Per se, I think that the ultimate Doom game is actually kind of a mixture between Doom Eternal and Doom 2016, if that makes sense.
I kind of think that too, because I don't see, like, even when I look back at Doom Eternal and then look back at 2016. I'm like, okay, I do really prefer 2016 a lot more, but it's at the exact same time. It's like I couldn't see why, both Eternal and 2016 could both work at the same, somehow work at the same time, or they both somehow maybe I could pick one mode over the other, which could that could work. Maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Oh, Josh, yeah, broke.
Yeah, gotta reset my AI. Hold on.
That's what you use AI for the podcast. Oh, you bastard!
You look over on Steam, and it's like you're still playing Palworld.
Bastard! I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, no, the game is I don't know. And then I played MechWarrior 5. And MechWarrior 5 is easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to hate. Okay. The reason why I'm playing MechWarrior 5 now is because a bunch of people I know are we're playing MechWarrior 5, and I'm like, cool. And I get the chance to be autistic about something I love, which is Battletech. And I'm gonna be honest, as a MechWarrior game, this is probably one of the best. And I just wish that it had an online multiplayer mode. It doesn't have it with mods is probably the best way to play it. It's the most similar experience because in Battletech it's you have hard points and then but you can take any mech and you can just rip parts off of it and just throw on new parts. So for example, if I'm playing the game, I can be I'm gonna put a better cooling jacket on my clan laser that does the same damage. And have improved cooling jacket on him. And then in the same breath, I can be okay, well, cool. I'm going to run the same mech that I'm running before, but I am actually going to make some changes, slight changes and stuff like that with it.
Yep.
And this game is hey, are you doing that? You should be ashamed of yourself. So there's a little bit of A column A of oh, this is a lot more fun, and there's a little bit more of column B, where it's I feel as if the game benefits from a couple things, and I feel as if it doesn't benefit from other things. Yeah, it's too much of a good thing, and as an experience, is it the perfect mech one-to-one Battletech experience? No, but I love it anyways. If it's so hard to get a fucking headshot, I swear to God, if you aim at the cockpit, it's the game will randomly say oh, this is where you actually hit, and it's no, I hit in the head. It's no, you didn't. Shut up. But at the same time, it's the game actually is so rewarding and stuff like that. And I've just been oh, I'm not playing this anymore and stuff like that. And unlike Destiny, which has been every single time I boot up Destiny, I'm oh, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it and stuff like that. This is literally I boot it up and I'm cool, I have to select a mission, then I have to go to the mission, I have to do all the management and stuff like that. And then we just end up on a planet and it's cool, 20 minutes of fun, cool. Friends join in, cool. Murder a bunch of Capellans, leave, have fun. But that's about it for that one. I think Apu is coming back to other news. Apu is coming back to Springfield, I believe.
Mm.
Josh is like, I don't care.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah. Josh is like, Jeff didn't watch Amazing Digital Circus. I don't care.
Well, time to turn it off because you didn't watch Amazing Digital Circus.
But we got one more topic.
We do?
Yeah. Bethesda news. Elder Scrolls 6 news. Literally happened about on Friday. Did you not hear about that?
I think I did, but then I'm also hearing about everything else Xbox or Microsoft has been doing.
Oh yeah, it's like a fucking dumpster fire.
How much you want to bet that they're trying to smooth over all the bad press with like, oh look at
that's absolutely what they're doing.
Yeah, they're like, oh look at what we're doing over here. Look at what we're doing over here. Look, it's not cool. It's not cool. Yeah, we're not doing all the bad things. No, we're not.
Look, we're slowly improving over time, but please don't leave us. Please don't leave us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, this is what was said. For 40 years, we built the games that have entertained almost 500 million players, more than just games. These are worlds for you to explore, shape, and make your own. Worlds we return to together. And that's what drives us forward. We're investing more deeply in the worlds players love, giving creators a bigger role in shaping their experiences and bringing our teams closer together so we can get our games into your hands sooner, supporting them longer, and continue building them alongside you for the decades to come. Starleague continues with over 17 million players logging in for almost 1 billion hours a day. Starfield remains the most important part of our future. As we enter year 3, we continue expanding the settlement system and with new stories, targeted gameplay improvements, and additional updates. So you're actually going to make the game fucking good?
You think?
I remember when that game came out, there was a very famous rant. With new stories, targeted gameplay systems, additional updates, we are prepared to launch new Starborn content next year. More than 40% of players already customize the experience through creation, and we'll continue to invest in creators and giving players new ways to make Starfield their own. Yeah, okay, cool, fantastic. Created by players. We believe from the beginning that our world's future Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination. We have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. Fallout 76 will continue to be home to millions of players exploring the Appalachia together with nearly 70 free updates released to date. The journey is far from over. In fact, we have a major Fallout expansion planned for next year. Raven Rock, a prequel story to Fallout 3, Fallout 4, the most award-winning games in the franchise, just celebrated its 10-year anniversary and recently passed 35 million copies sold. Remember when that game came out and it was absolute dog shit and everybody dumped on it?
Yeah.
There was literally what was it? There was literally a race war.
Oh boy.
That happened.
Really?
Remember when that game came out and it was just absolute dog shit? We also want players to revisit previous Fallout experiences. While we're not announcing any dates today, we will be working on both remastering Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And that's the end. And we don't need to talk about anything else. Fallout Shelter, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. We are also congratulating Keter Films and Amazon Studios on 10 Emmy nominations for Fallout Season 2, and production on Fallout Season 3 is already underway. Studio collaborations continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. Todd Howard, you fucking lying cunt. You don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. You genuinely hate Obsidian because you can't stroke your ego.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, opinion?
Sorry, I'm looking at Argentina after losing the World Cup. They're just
They're on fire?
No, yes and no. Like both the fans, or no, not the fans, but I'm looking at this one video of like, oh man, the team Argentina is fighting against the other team. I'm like, oh no, oh no. They're all pissed, and they're like, we lost. How?
You know what? As a Top Gear fan, I think I would be remiss if I didn't say thank God.
Also, another thing is being shared here is that Spain national football team have officially edited Trump out of the trophy presentation. And I'm like, where's Trump? Like, I was trying to figure out where the edit is, and I can't figure out where the edit is.
Wait, Trump was in the trophy presentation for FIFA?
Apparently, they edited him out. I can't tell where he's supposed to be edited. They did a good job.
I don't know, man. This is one of the weirdest things.
Like, I understand that man could be, he could be tone deaf and stuff, but it's like, could you not read the room in any fashion, in any way, to know that people don't like you? Like, he got booed as soon as people realized he was walking onto the field.
I mean, people don't like him for a lot of reasons. He's kind of a dick.
Sure.
Whatever.
Why is this in Spanish?
Oh, because you actually have to click on it. He forgot to unschedule his tweet. Javier Milei, great person, says afuera a lot. World celebration. Given the concerns about the celebrations from the achievement reached by Argentina's national team, I informed the population that depending on what the players and technical staff decide regarding the day to celebrate, it'll be declared a national holiday. Nice. Are they still going to have? Yeah, it's like unless you're gonna. Unless you're gonna immediately go like, hey, like this is still a national holiday because we did do actually really well, I don't care. But whatever.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, it's the thing that I'm far more concerned about is really just at the end of the day, and this is just me being honest. The people who I feel like as if are going to be like going point blank. How do I say this? Actually, let me rephrase that. I think people are fucking retarded, and I think people need to stop fucking going off about like how the entirety of.
Oh yeah, I see why they edited them out of the picture. God.
Yeah. Oh, show me. Send me the picture.
Okay.
I need the.
Let's see if I can find it again.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. I hit this magic button. Get this magic link. And share it. This magic link with you. Mm-hmm. It's a video of what they edit out, and you can tell Mr. Trump is. No, yeah, people like me now. Oh. And you can see like whatever person is like maybe trying to pull him off, and they're like, oh, ha ha ha, I can't be on his bad side.
I just don't care. I just don't give a shit, man.
I know, but it's just so dumb. Like he's so close to the team, but he's like, oh, people like me now.
I just don't give a shit.
It's so fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Like holy shit! And I can now see where he got edited out. I'm like, oh, now I see it. Mm-hmm. Again, still did a pretty good job getting him the fuck out of the picture.
Yeah, I think that, like, well, the thing I think that, like, really says a whole lot is, like, okay, let me rephrase this. I genuinely don't give a shit about people. Like, I think everybody who's like, oh my God, I hate Trump. It's like, cool.
He's such a dutz.
He's such a dick.
Such a dutz.
He's a dick and I don't like him, but like, goddamn, some of his policies, pretty good.
Oh.
And then other ones of his policies, I'm like, mm-hmm. And then it's like the response to all of his policies are like, okay, well, something is like, no, they're all bad. And it's like, okay, well, sure, the vast majority, let's say, are awful. There's at least one or two in there that are pretty good. Mm. And then it's like, no, they're all bad. And it's like, okay, well, can you even give me two things that you like about him? No, I hate him. Okay, well, why am I discussing this with you? So, my genuine opinion is like, I just don't care. And like, people were like, I hate him and I think he's awful. And it's like, okay, I genuinely couldn't give a rat's ass if you don't like him. He's a piece of shit. I think he has a potty mouth and I think he acts like a bully to the world stage. But at the end of the day, I'm like, he's okay. He genuinely seems to try to do the best he can. And he's a lot more isolation. And I'll be honest, he's a lot more of an isolationist than normal, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, the only thing that does matter is that Miku was saved by the Spanish. Miku has been saved by the Spanish and sent back home to Japan. So we should be...
It is time to go home, Miku.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's time to go home, Miku. Anyways. Josh?
Yeah.
Is there any other topics we should talk about? I know we got kind of sidetracked on the Bethesda thing. Basically, what happened, Bethesda basically was like, we're doing video games, we're making Fallout again, and it's like, yay!
We're totally making Fallout and shit.
We're not going to be as bad as people think we are, even though we're as bad as people think we are. By the way, we're actually going to try.
By the way, because Microsoft is doing a lot of bad things, just as much as Sony's doing bad things, we have to pull our weight and actually release games now.
They came to Asher Sharma, put a gun to the back of my head and threatened to shoot me in the face. Oh, that's nice, Todd. Yeah. Is she right? She's right behind you, isn't she, Todd? No. Yeah. Is she the one writing the statement for you, Todd? Totally not. Totally. But she's telling you what to say, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So she basically told you to go fuck yourself, didn't she? Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. As long as we establish that. I don't think there's anything else we should talk about.
Yeah.
Unless Josh is like, I want to talk about miniature games and stuff like that, but I don't think he does.
No, not really.
We'll do that next week. Next time I play more, I'll watch. Okay. So thank you everyone for listening to Robot Lumberjack Radio. You can listen to us every Thursday on podbean.com. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app of choice. And also, just FYI, just so you know, oh Jesus Christ. Thank you everyone for listening to Robot Lumberjack Radio.podbean.com. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app of choice. I just watched somebody pour a bunch of bleach and clean and shit on. I'm just gonna send this video to Josh. He can deal with it later.
Oh no.
It's not that bad. It's kind of bad. And you subscribe to us on for your podcast network choice. You can listen to us every Thursday on podbean.com. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. And remember that the left lane is for crime. I don't know where I was going with that.
In a dead comet sky, 7 clans circle, hungry to fly. A silver signal, a cobalt flame. Tukai it whispers the war's true name. Footprints of giants, fields of grain under guard machines. Come gods marching like iron hymns, like banners swallowed by ancient screams. They came with blood names, oaths and thunder, saying Tara's ours by right and right. But on these plains the math of honor gets answered hard by stubborn lies. Lock the lines, brace the ground, let the pride be broken sound. by terrain and discipline, by the quiet truth of numbers and the will to just
this, so that way then maybe we can get this out of the way. The Trumpy, in his infinite wisdom, he started this. He started a speech on Thursday, this last Thursday. So not Thursday when this came out or the Friday. He started a Thursday. And basically what immediately happened was he basically came out and basically said, like, you know, he'd start talking about how good the country is doing and everything like that. NBC's not carrying it and everything like that. And basically what he said was he basically said, hey, there's evidence that China interfered in 4 of our elections. So apparently they interfered in 2018, 2020, 2022, and 2024. And basically he said there's evidence that they basically hacked a bunch of voter rolls. The CIA and FBI knew there was deep state and everything like that. And basically he said, like, they just refused to do anything about it. There was fraud, there was impropriety, there was a lot of stuff that happened. And basically he outright said, like, released all the documents saying that, showing evidence of this and everything like that. And basically when he did that, it might as well have been him basically saying that point blank. He's like, FYI, this is just us showing proof that, like, the election was stolen.
Wasn't this method just kind of showing that he also stole it?
You know, that would make sense. But basically what he was showing that there was impropriety in in a lot of the United States elections. And China has been using this in order to kind of allow for a certain group of people in order to withstand a bunch of basically allowing bad ideas in order to run, and basically put in somebody who's more favorable to China's terms. Which, I know I say this a lot about wokeism and whatever you want to call wokeism as an ideology, but it once again shows that, like, that ideology is, like, again fake, because it's being propped up again by another world power who it benefits. And it's like, there's this again is continuing to act like one of those weird things where it's like weird things are happening. As a part of the release, he also revealed that there was 2 million people, all of their personal information basically got revealed.
Nice.
They basically, yeah. And he basically, again, used this as something in order to push passing the SAFE Act. So, once again, the conspiracy theories are correct. And it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just, okay, I'm beginning to think that the way that this is just me thinking this.
Yeah.
If I was Biden, if I was Kamala Harris, the first thing I would have done as vice president, because she's actually the best candidate the Democrats had, by none. She's actually probably the smartest one. Mm-hmm. She's not like corrupt like Hillary Clinton, not a dumb stupid bitch. I think she's a little bit intelligent, but she just needs a little bit more work and needed more time. Mm-hmm. But the problem that she had was that she was basically hooked up to to Joe Biden, who is a moron, who should have never been president. Mm-hmm. That's not saying that Joe Biden didn't do things I liked. I liked the CHIP Acts. I liked the CHIPS Act, and I like the funding of Ukraine. the way that I don't like the way they pulled out Iran, but he did pull out of Iran or Iraq. Sorry, wrong country. But like it's once again like, okay, like once again we're having this idea of like, oh well, I'm actually 100% correct and you're wrong. By the way, 4 years later, oh, everything's right. And it's like, yeah, I think we should move on from this thing. So, yay. Politics are stupid, I guess, and it's getting stupider by the week. So. But that's everything that happened in politics this week. Tune in next week when the United States finally goes into wars. Into a civil war. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, and this week in AI news, Elon Musk warns that time is running out. 3 years left, in which you can still make money selling your work. After that, AI will automate most tasks. And it's like,
I doubt.
I don't think so, Elon. I think that there's going to... Okay.
Press X
I think the people...
Press X to doubt.
I think what we're going to see, and this is my genuine opinion, is that we have a bunch of billionaires who go, AI is the most important piece of technology ever. It's the way I'm going to make so much money. And it's like, yes, sure. There are game developers and stuff like that who are going to use AI. Yes, okay, 100%. I agree. There are people who are going to use AI in coding. Sure, 100%. I agree. But the thing at the end of the day is you're going to have people being like, "Oh, well, AI is going to revolutionize the music industry." And it's like, no, it's not. Suno's already pretty good, but like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm still going to listen to the bands and music like Sabaton and like stuff like that. AI is basically just an effective meme machine. The memes got better with AI. And like the people who are smart are the ones who are going to be like, yeah, we use it as a tool in order to run the systems. And then we're going to use it to replace middle management. And then the people who are like not smart are the guys who are going to be like, we fired all of our engineers and replaced them with artificial intelligence. It's going to be like, oh, okay, great.
God, I hate that so much.
It's literally going to be, you're going to be in 10 years. Like, a lot of the things that these people don't realize is that, like, okay, let's say you lay off everybody who works in the games industry. You still need the person who's going to code the game, make the assets, do everything front to back, and test the game. You still need the person who come up with ideas. And it's like, oh, well, no, every publisher right now is secretly like running headfirst into automating making games. And it's like, yeah. And every single gamer right now is like, you guys don't have passion. I fucking hate you. I hope you lose your job. I'm going to celebrate when you're jobless and putting fries in the bag. And it's like, at the same time, you have them going, well, you should do that. And it's like, no. This is literally slop.
Yep. This is how
you still need a person. The way our economy is set up requires people to make money.
Yes.
I'm sorry, communism's not going to work.
To some degree, it requires people to actively, have a job.
Here's the thing: is like everybody's like, oh, I think communism. We need communism, and communism. AI is going to give us communism and everything like that. You know what you say. You know what needs to happen is like the artificial intelligence needs to be taken aside, and going. No, we're just going to make sure everything goes well.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And the Gordie Howe Bridge is in complete contradiction to what Carney told Canada. The leaked document shows the deal did not allow Canada to deduct Canada's massive debt service costs on the $6.4 billion bridge. So once again, Alberta paid for it.
Cool.
We who generate 80% job growth paid for it. Thanks, Canada.
Yeah, we can afford it. Big fatties over here. We can afford it. Whatever.
Yeah. Now we have to start the show. Okay.
Okay.
So, sink in. 3, 2, 1.